The way that we determine where water came from for each planetary body, it's to do with the different types of hydrogen that are in the water. And what we found is that the composition of hydrogen in the deep mantle of the Earth is actually different to the composition of hydrogen that we find in the oceans on the surface of the Earth. So what we can tell by that is we look at different bodies in the solar system, such as comets and asteroids, and they all have distinctive hydrogen compositions. We can look at the deep Earth and say, okay, well, this means that the composition of hydrogen down there didn't come from comets. It's more likely to have come from very early in the solar system, before planetary bodies formed, the very beginning, what we call the protosolar disk. The composition of hydrogen back then was similar to the composition that we see in the deep mantle today, which means that the hydrogen at the surface of the Earth has been processed in some way. Most likely the processing being that because we have such a thick atmosphere, Earth is continually losing hydrogen to space, and that's changed the composition of the surface water, but it hasn't touched the deep mantle's water because the deep mantle is protected. It's not affected by surface processes.